What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company, and all of our baseball and softball coverage at the 562.org is sponsored by Board of Education member Megan Kerr. CIF state playoffs going up on a Tuesday. We're flying to Pan Am Park for the D3 opener for St. Anthony softball, hosting Burroughs on a beautiful afternoon here in the LBC. The Saints were cruising through the Southern Section playoffs, but lost to Tesoro in the semifinal, so they're very motivated for this week-long tournament started against the Burroughs Bears, who also lost in the Southern Section semi in Division 4, so this is a very good matchup. Senior Rose Cano getting the start for St. Anthony, and although Burroughs put a runner in scoring position in the first inning, she was able to induce some weak contact, get out of the jam. A lot of weak contact for the Bears in this one, but it wasn't just Cano in the circle. After the first inning, Cano moves to second, and second baseman Jayla Cadena is going to take the ball, and the plan worked well. That doesn't mean Burroughs didn't threaten, though, like here in the second inning when consecutive singles, very well placed, puts two runners on with one out. A walk would load the bases, but Cadena bows her neck and induces this pop-up to the right side to end the inning. Meanwhile, the Bears were flashing the leather in this one. First, great stab on the line drive by Phoebe Spangler, R.I.P. Egon. Runner on, and this is hit hard to shortstop, but Giselle Rang-Siawang is right where she needs to be for that out. And how about catcher Rachel Little off the bounce? Let me introduce you to my Kernan. Easily gets the runner. Two runners on here in the fifth, and it looks like trouble, but Kelsey Acosta makes the running stab. Bears came to play. But we go back to the fourth inning when consecutive singles from Giselle and Spangler with one out puts the Saints on their heels. There are now two runners in scoring position for the Bears. And I said earlier, a lot of weak contact. Well, this is a line drive in the box score, as they say. That's going to put the Bears up 1-0. Runner at third base now. This is a phenomenal bunt from Mia Ramirez. Saints have to get the out, barely. Spangler comes in to score, and that puts the Bears up 2-0. Just 3 innings left for St. Anthony to get the offense going. Bottom 6, the Saints have two runners on after Amy Metz leads off with a single that chases the starter for Burroughs. Then Cadena draws a walk. Go-ahead run comes to the plate. It's Cano, and that dying quail to right field is going to fall in for the single that loads the bases. There are still no outs, and the Saints are securely behind the wheel on this comeback trail. Turnabout's fair play. Natalio Miti says, anything you can do, I can do better. Her bunt is going to score Metz. That's going to cut the lead in half. Then, like History of the World Part 1, Miracle shows up just on time. Let's go, Miracle. Mackenzie singles through the left side, and that scores Cadena, and that is going to tie the game. Saints still threatening. Queen Tavala draws a walk to keep the inning alive, and the Saints are going to catch the Bears hibernating as Leo Miti doesn't stop running. She comes all the way around to second to score to make it 4-2 St. Anthony. Great screen set by the umpire there. This is a play the Saints actually practice, so they know what they're doing, and it's kind of like something out of a movie to have somebody in there to score from second, and we absolutely love this emotion in games like this. Cano back in the game for St. Anthony. Like I said, it was the plan, so as soon as Burroughs started to get to Cadena, it's time for Cano to shut it down. Only a few strikeouts in the game for her, but 2 of them came in the top of the 7th inning to secure the victory and help the Saints move on to the second round of these state playoffs 4-2. They will visit a very good team in Granite Hills on Thursday. Championship game scheduled for Saturday. This St. Anthony team, like I said, very motivated for this new season. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and make sure you stick with the 562.org for all of your local sports coverage.